All right, you guys. Facebook is not happy with us right now. So, because I waited too damn long. So, I'm going to remove them, delete from Facebook, save the changes, and then I'm going to add them right now. And let's see if that works. And if it does, ladies and gentlemen, then we will have an excellent show tonight because it is Saturday night. Modern Comic Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. Ooh-wee. I see Chad's comment. My man is higher than Georgia Pine. Oh, bro, it has been an excellent trip for that. I want to say thank you to the greatest mushroom defense daily immune support, Stammet 7, keeping me up and getting through this calm. I wish I would have had this shit at San Diego, bro. It's my immune system that needs all the help I can get. And it's not only brought by Stammet 7, ladies and gentlemen. Stammet 7, the mushroom immune support king. It's also brought to you by Drip RSO. It has been excellent and saving me whenever I don't have any flour, but the flour is plentiful in Seattle, you guys, so it's been great. My blood type is THC. I like that. I like that, Lords of Brooklyn. That is a great comment. So we are going to talk a little bit about Emerald City Con because there's not much to talk about because it is boring. But that's okay. That's okay. We got fun stuff to talk about.
Are there any guests over there, man?
So tomorrow, I only have one goal for tomorrow. My goal for tomorrow is to go and introduce myself to Yuko Smith, and hopefully that's how we figure out how to say his name. But he's here, so I'm gonna go say what's up to him tomorrow. Try to get him on the show. I did stop by and talk to one of the vendors in the con. If anybody is out at ECC this weekend, go stop by. You guys take a look at my Instagram. You'll see the vendor I'm talking about. And if you go stop by his table, you tell him that you're a fan of Beyond Wednesdays, he'll give you a bunch of goodies. So just bring up Beyond Wednesdays, the QR code, and you'll get a bunch of goodies. And then I'm going to try and have him on next week. So we're going to try and get him on next week. Stoutman says, does weed cost a lot there? I've been paying $50 an eighth, and I've bought 4 eighths. So yes, it costs a lot, but it is excellent cannabis, and that's why I love it. Yeah, it's about 50 an eighth. That's what it is right now. So it's not bad. It's not bad. So yeah, Yuko Smith tomorrow. That's the plan. I'll be honest, man. It feels like they didn't think a lot of people were going to come, so maybe they didn't get a lot of people to come because like there's no presence from Marvel, there's no presence from DC. There's no presence. Man. There's no presence from any of the normal people. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to stay out of the way of that sun. There's no presence of anybody here, bro. Like nobody. Like there's no PSA isn't here. Maybe CGC is, but I haven't seen them. CBCS is here with Beckett, but other than that, there is nobody here, bro. It's weird. It's really weird. But Seattle's such a great place that like I'm here with one of my best friends who lived here for 12 years, and we're staying in a badass apartment in downtown.
I was gonna say it looks legit, bro. Man. It looks like a penthouse, bro.
It is. It straight up is, dude. It's 16 floors up. And it's just such a beautiful apartment. So I'm gonna try.
Dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite, dude.
Bro, let me tell you, dude. If I could get, I told my homie it's his hookup. So like, I'm like, man, it's his wife's in-laws place, and I'm like, I'm like, next year, bro. Next year. Just don't get divorced. So next year we can be at Emerald City Comic Con again, brother. And we'll see how that works. It's really, if Seattle's nice, but here's the only Seattle used to be a lot nicer. I used to come here a lot when I was a kid. I would come up here every summer for a period of time, and my uncle had a place out in Puget Sound and in Roche Harbor. Yeah, Roche Harbor, Friday Harbor. No, Friday Harbor, I think. One of the two. And it was great coming out here as a kid, dude. And then I came out here a lot as a teenager, partied in the city because I had friends out here, and it was great then. Now it smells like piss everywhere, bro. It's gross. It's like literally everywhere you walk on the street, it smells like urine. At least it doesn't smell like shit like San Francisco because there's piles of it everywhere. But it's straight up like smells like urine, bro. And
as bad as Baltimore, dude.
Worse than Baltimore, bro.
No shit. That's
worse
pretty bad.
Than Baltimore. Worse than Baltimore, dude. Just it smells like piss everywhere you go, dude.
Shout out to all my friends in Baltimore.
Hey, Baltimore's good. It was a fun. I'm gonna do my best to get out to Baltimore again this year. It was a lot of fun. Here's why Baltimore's so much fun. Baltimore's so much fun because all the little bars in that little area, it's just like very close. You could hit up all those cool little bars right there. Whereas like San Diego and Seattle and stuff, you have to do a lot of like walking and stuff. And Seattle, man, it was funny. I was out with shout out to Jonathan Hive Comics. Jonathan from Hive Comics was out here. He left today, but we were chilling with him, and him and my buddy are like, yeah, let's go get some fish down at Pike's Place Market. So we go down to Pike's Place Market and we eat some fish.
Where they heave the fish at you?
Yeah. We went to Lowell's. It's where most people go. And so on our way back, they're like, yeah, it's a little bit of an uphill walk, dude. I had to take like 2 breaks, bro. I was like, bro, this is brutal. I would hate living here, having to like walk up like streets like this, dude. It's a lot. It's a lot of fucking work, man. So
do you think there was a lot more energy when you were a kid with the music scene and everything like that? And now it's
it's really weird, bro. Dude, there's a lot of new high-rise buildings. Like there's probably like how many more new high-rise buildings would you say are here, Todd? Probably like number 1 in the nation. Yeah, there's probably like 4 new high-rise buildings here since I've last been here. You know, more than that, 15, probably 15. It's crazy, bro. I mean, the city, there's construction everywhere. I don't think the city will ever be. It's a lot of work, dude. It's a lot of work to keep a city going. And man, this city is. Here's the other problem, and let's be honest, like there's just a lot of homeless, man. There's a lot of homeless, and in my personal opinion, and you know it's not worth shit to you guys. It's worth a lot to me because my opinion, but to you guys, it ain't worth shit. But like until we take all the money we spend on the war on drugs and start putting it towards fixing the homeless problem, there's not gonna be much else done here because it's just like open season, bro. Like you walk down most of any major street in Seattle, and you're gonna see at least three people knotted out, like in the weirdest contortion fentanyl trip you've ever seen, bro. And if they're not on fentanyl, they're on some crazy bath salts running around, and that's what it feels like, and everything smells like piss, dude. And that's not just Seattle. Like that's a lot of cities right now. I know Phoenix is like that. You know, San Diego is like that.
San Francisco's like that.
San Francisco. It's a lot of places like that, and it's really off. It's off-putting, man. It sucks. It's definitely a mental
it sucks
health.
To be a homeless person because there's a lot of competition, man. Like if you're trying to get a couple of bucks out of somebody, it's like, sorry, homeboy down I already gave homeboy down there. Like
yeah,
you know,
and they're eating this weekend, man. I'm walking around with a GoPro camera, and every time I see one, it's like, got him. You know, like oh, here we go. You know what I mean? Like family from the super innocent family from Midwest or somewhere that's coming out here to the city for the day. They get like 3 times, 3-4 times on the way to their con. Got them. So it's a lot of It's a lot of that. But that being said, Seattle is a beautiful city. Other than the piss problem and that stuff, it's great.
Other than it smells like piss and it's there's I mean it's ugly here. It's pretty good. You know that reminds me. You remember Happy Gilmore? And they asked Shooter McGavin, and he goes, "Hey Shooter, what did you think of Happy Shot on the 17th? What did he finish dead last? Oh yeah, that was a pretty good shot on 17th."
That being said, let's get into some of the comic stuff. The comic stuff. So here's the other thing. Like, there's not much news that I heard coming from the Comic Con either. I didn't see. So here's what I got. I went and picked up some of the wrestling books that I really liked. I showed those off on the Hot 10 the other night, I think. Other than buying those, I bought a couple fig pens. They have those fig pens are nice little flips. If you guys ever go to a con and you see that they have, let me grab them real quick.
How about that Key Collector app, guys?
So if you ever go to a con and you see the fig pens, right? They got the fig pens. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to ask if they're limited, right? If they're limited and like that, I'm picking up a couple of them. So I usually say if there's a Disney one, I'll usually pick up a couple of the Disney ones, right? The limited Disney ones. This one's limited to 1,000. It's going to be collectible. Disney people are crazy. So I picked up 2 of those. And then we were standing there and we asked the guys, were like, which ones do you think are the buys of the con for you guys? Like, he's like, well, this one, he shows us this one. He's like, this one's sold out for the day, but we'll have more. This is the Attack on Titan fig pen. So I didn't buy one of these. I need to buy one tomorrow when we go, if they have any. And
how much does this run?
$20 a pop.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is the Sailor Moon. Now, the Sailor Moon is at a 1,500. The Attack of the Titans out of 1,000. This is the first time that they've ever been able to print these characters. So that's why they're such a big deal. And people were buying them. And these fig pens are beautiful, man. They're really, really cool. They're really collectible. They're really interesting. And they are flippers. So I think I told my buddy, I'm like, just grab a couple. And when we get home, you'll see that they're probably selling on eBay for double or triple what you could buy them for here. And sure enough, they're at like $50 or $60. And the fig pens, if they catch on even more, like they're already catching on. There's certain fig pens that are worth a lot, and we'll do a little deep dive on those one of these times on the channel. But I went by and picked up those, which was interesting. I'll probably flip those when I get home, or maybe sell them on a whatnot or a live sale show. So it's very interesting on that part. What else was there to flip that like just seemed interesting? It just didn't feel like there was much. You know what I mean? Like, you go to a con, you go to San Diego or C2E2 or New York Comic Con. They have there's a lot of toy vendors there. There's a lot of. It just didn't feel like that here, man.
It's in a small venue.
No, bro, it's in the freaking Seattle Convention Center, bro, and it's like 3 convention centers all connected. It's badass. It's got this really kick-ass cool walkthrough where you can walk through.
Are there a lot of artists there?
So I haven't hit Artist Alley yet because we couldn't find it. I couldn't find it.
No shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So tomorrow's the day where I hit Artist Alley. So it'll be interesting.
What did you think of She-Hulk, bro?
I was going to ask you, did you watch it? What did you think?
I thought it was okay. I mean,
yeah, it wasn't bad.
I mean, she looked good.
Yeah.
I kind of like green women now, man.
Yeah, I like what Chad Cave says. He says, I thought She-Hulk was perfect. The chick is perfectly charming and convincing as She-Hulk.
Yeah.
And here's another thing that I agree, and I think Chad's going to agree with this on me too. I think she's better than
Echo.
No, the regular Hulk. Like I'm
Oh
tired.
yeah, dude. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm done with what they're doing with this with
funny,
Banner, bro.
buddy. Yeah, he's
Come on,
yeah.
man.
You want Hulk to be like unhinged.
When
That's
did
what
he
you want.
become Miyagi, dude? Like, what's going
Exactly.
on here, bro?
Exactly,
Did they
bro.
ever have that in a comic? Like he's training her and stuff?
Not long, that's for sure. Yeah,
Right.
Professor Hulk is a sad Hulk. I agree. At least Mark Ruffalo's version of him. And I like Mark Ruffalo, dude. Usually
I
I'm
do
a big
too.
fan
He's
of
a
his
good actor.
acting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know
I mean,
what it is.
there's got to be a plan where he just like goes ape shit, you know.
Dean
But
Piercy's in. What up, Dan? Dan Piercy's in the house. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, man, it's been very interesting. The play, the way Marvel has gone from being like this, kind of like what we all wanted out of comic book movies, like fighting and all that stuff, and all that great goody, stuff that we want to see, like I want, who said it best, and he just popped in the chat. Shout out to Trey. Trey was like, I used to read when I read comics, I wanted to see who was fighting who. I wanted to see who would win between these two guys. Like you wanted to see the fighting, and that's what it felt like those movies were at first. And now it feels like it's all a big joke. It's like a big funny joke, ha ha, And I don't want to see that.
I want something suspenseful, man. I want a thriller. I want some consequence, you know, like if something happens in one of these Disney Plus shows, it's going to affect the MCU moving forward. Like, what's the consequence of these shows? Like, are we just introducing the character like it's a like his one shots that Feige put out, like what on the way to pick up Thor's hammer and bullshit like that? Like, I want to see something like significant. Like, hopefully Daredevil does that, but man, we got to wait a whole year for this bullshit. And and it's almost like Feige didn't want to admit it, but like, Daredevil was the best stuff Marvel's had to offer, man.
Big
Like,
time, bro. Big
and it
time.
just and he tried to poo-poo it to death, and now the fans forced him to bring that actor back, and Kingpin, and like I can't see anybody else playing Kingpin. Hopefully they don't do that stupid shit they did in Hawkeye with him and just make him like a joke, you
Yeah,
know.
he needs to be the Kingpin that was in the Daredevil mini. Really, just dude, he was so convincing
Oh
as
man.
like that. He was perfect. He at that time, Marvel could do no wrong because of the casting they were doing. Charlie Cox was so great. D'Onofrio was so great. The Elektra that they cast
Oh man,
Elektra,
she was
she was
great.
perfect. Who doesn't love the chick that plays the redhead? What's her name? What's the character's name? Daredevil's girlfriend that gets HIV. What's Daredevil's girlfriend's name?
I can't remember.
You sound like me now, bro. You sound like me.
She's good though.
Yeah, she's good. She's great. She was great in True Blood too. So I like his lawyer buddy too. That Karen Page. There we go.
Karen
You guys
Page.
got it. Yeah, that is the cannabis speaking. That is the cannabis speaking. So
oh fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, like, did it surprise you that they were kind of like on on Disney? Like, didn't she say fuck at the end of about like who was cat fucking, and she flipped off the Hulk, and like, I mean, they said a few curse words, and I'm like,
yeah,
like
it was
we were worried
interesting.
about Disney. I mean, I thought we were borderline gonna like have some sex scenes or something, man.
Skep's in the house. What's up, brother?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, dude.
Can you see me? Oh shoot!
We can see here.
Man, that's a beard, bro.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hi, guys.
We're just talking about all the craziness with She-Hulk, man. What do you think about that shit?
I'm a simpleton, and I enjoyed the laughs.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't like the laughs, bro. I don't want the comedy. I don't want the comedy.
But they built it as a comedy, right? Like we knew there was gonna be like angry rage, punchy smash, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. Yeah,
like I want
100%.
it. I want World War Hulk. Like I want Angry Hulk. But
I want a drop of Amadeus Cho or something like that. Something consequence where it's going to like affect the MCU, man.
Something that would matter, right? That would be nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's a very simple show. I mean, there's a TV budget. They're not gonna. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just it's not Hulk or from 2008 or you know what I mean. Like, we just don't have Hulk. We just have a very tranquil big green guy.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't want that. But here's the thing. What do you guys think about the Titanic character? I freaking love that. I think
well,
it's great,
she's supposedly going to have a recurring role in this show, right? From what I heard. So, like,
she's a big actress too. Like Jamel.
Yeah.
She like legit like big time actress. So I don't think they get her for the whole show, right?
Yeah. I hope so, because she's got to have somebody to fight. I mean,
right? Oh, I mean, Abomination, right? But he's going to be in jail.
Yeah, you know, I bet you we get an appearance from Wong in this, right?
Oh yeah, you're totally Wong's definitely going to show up, 100%. 100%.
Right, yeah, and you never know. You could see where's she at? Where's she supposedly at? And, is she in New York?
Yeah, she's got to be.
Yeah, she's in New York. We're gonna get Daredevil.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't think too much more of that. I mean, because then it's just like overkill. Hey, I'm Peter Parker. I'm just walking by. You know.
What do you guys? All right, let's talk about this because I'm very interested in what everybody is thinking. It's a stupid rumor, in my opinion, but I'm very interested in what everybody is thinking on the Hyperion news. Everybody's going crazy for Hyperion.
Bro,
I know Hood's thinking the same thing I am, man.
Why?
Yes,
why, bro?
Why? Yeah.
Like if you're a collector, bro, like you need to be picking up like Doom shit and Kang shit. Like if you want to make some money and flip and all that, like Hyperion, bro, really?
The reach, right?
Yeah.
Did you see him? He came out. Oh, fuck yeah!
Right.
You know, it's like
everyone gets so
like
excited,
it's that thing when like they made the announcement of the Thunderbolts, right? And everybody was cheering, and I'm like, am I missing something? Like, because I collect comics, and I never once was prompted to go pick up a Thunderbolts book. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Everybody, yeah, Thunderbolts, hell yeah! And I was like, what?
The same.
Like, there were some badass Matina covers, but other than that, bro,
right?
The same is to be said with the spec on not Ares, Hercules, right? Yeah. People could care less about that right now. That's for sure. And so maybe they're like, okay, Hyperion, but Hyperion's another one of those characters. Here's the thing that pisses me off. The rumor is that Henry Cavill is supposed to play Hyperion. If Marvel does that and they literally go and get the actor that plays Superman to play the Marvel ripoff of Superman, then they're just fucking with us, man. They're just laughing at us.
Shouldn't he play Sentry? Actually, shouldn't that be the actor?
That would be great, bro. I'm better. I don't know if I want him to play Sentry, but I'd rather have Sentry than Hyperion every day of the week.
It's hard for me to have Henry Cavill believe that he's going to sign up to play. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like he wouldn't. I feel he'd want like someone more, I don't know, prominent, right?
Well, Henry Cavill needs to play Captain Britain.
Right. I agree with that one.
Yes. And people would be way more stoked for Henry Cavill to play Captain Britain than Hyperion. Ever.
That's true.
Ever.
That's true. Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
I don't think I have one Hyperion book in my collection, bro.
I don't either. I don't have any of them either.
Not on purpose.
No, not like look what I found that I will buy and put back.
Yeah, that's like watching a spec show, and you can find them in back bins. No shit, you can find them in back bins. You better find them in back bins.
Red Hood, are you dropping spec knowledge on us right now?
No, I don't want Key Collector to come after me, bro.
Oh, Nick's
shout
a
out Key
good guy.
Collector.
Brad Pitt as a Sentry. That would be good. I'd buy it.
I mean,
I'd be all for that.
Isn't that the thing though, right? You want like all these like A-list celebrities, like how do we get them in Marvel? And I'm just like, it's a great question. I wish we could figure out how to get them all in Marvel, right? Because there's only so many A-list characters, right?
No shit.
There's only so many. You know what
Maybe
I mean?
we can get George Clooney to play Hyperion.
Dude,
well,
right?
I'll tell you how it happens. We wait for DC to buy Marvel. Or I mean Marvel to buy DC. That's how it happens.
Man, Superman and Spider-Man together at last.
I could finally get that crossover I've always wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, DC's got so many problems right now that I'm a little worried.
Black Adam should be fun.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's the problem. That's going to be a really good movie, and they don't know what to do with a good movie. They don't know how to. They don't know how to have some connectivity and do another movie and bring it together, right? I mean,
yeah, Shazam multiverse.
Well, here's the problem. The Rock showed up at San Diego and looked like the biggest goofball. Like he was out there just like acting and like trying to play this role, and like the smoke was everywhere, so like you couldn't. And then when he finally got out there and was like staring at everybody's like, "What are you doing, man?"
I thought he was going into the ring, dude. Yeah.
He is, man. Rock is literally a 6'4", 265 human goofball. That's all he is.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
That is who he is.
Yeah.
The biggest what if is what if he didn't get hurt at the U, right? Because I don't know. Like he was playing behind Warren Sapp, right?
I was about to say, yeah.
He was a defensive end.
But Warren Sapp is a Hall of Famer, so like there would have been a lot of people playing behind Warren Sapp.
Exactly. Yeah. It's different, man. Warren Sapp was built different.
Look at that. Trey drops a $5 super chat. Much love, brother.
What's up, Trey K?
Hi, Trey.
Dude, the chat has been on fire.
They love you. The chat loves you. I'm surprised that wasn't in the super chat. I felt like
exactly. That's why
I tell you, that's one of the guys who got me back into comics. Trey, like I heard nobody talk about newsstands and until Trey brought it up. Man, I was hitting up Barnes and Noble. You got any books in the back? I needed to not be direct.
And they're like, we don't know what that means.
Dude, they got so sick of me at Barnes and Noble, man. They were like, we don't have any books. They well, fuck you then, man.
Barnes and Noble get sick of a lot of humans. Trust me.
Yeah.
They get sports cards, Pokemon cards, comics.
Hey, they're getting cards now at Barnes and Noble, and they had to keep them in the back, and like they put them far away, and like I guess I'm getting old because I can't see, and I go, can I see that box right there? And they, and I was like, let me see the fucking box.
And it's one per person, sir.
Yeah. Hey, Dan Piercy says I still enjoy my DC reads. Any particular Black Label reads? You guys see this new Batman Joker book by Silvestri?
You want to know something? I knew about that book before the announcement.
What I mean, have you read any of it? Have you seen it?
No, I hung out with Mark Silvestri for a little bit.
Dude, he's a fucking beast, dude.
He is phenomenal. So this is his so the concept was that like Jim Lee was always bugging Mark to like do a Batman story for like years. And Mark's like, no, it's just the time. And Jim's like, anything you want to do. And then like Mark goes like, all right, I came up with a really crazy idea. They'll have to say no. So he gets a hold of Jim, and he's like, all right, I have this Batman story. He pitches it, and Jim goes like, that sounds great. When can you have it done? And Mark goes like, God damn it. So
it's a one shot, huh?
No, it's a limited series run.
Really? Okay.
Limited series run. He's penciling all of it.
Holy shit.
And writing it.
This is his. This is his like
Magnum opus.
Yeah, this is it. Like this is he had actually had I think he actually had eye surgery to get you know what I mean, because he's getting up there in age and with the glasses and things like that. So to actually they put a plastic in his eye. It was a crazy thing he told me about. Yeah, and so
nuts.
he penciled. And he's writing this insane. They're on his Instagram. There's some shots of the pages that he's put up, and I'm like, this when he said he put everything he had into this. This is his
I saw the pages. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Yeah, the pages are very interesting.
He showed me a couple of them at Fan Expo Chicago, and I lost my shit. I'm like, there's no way. I'm so excited. I'm a huge Mark Silvestri fan, so I've always loved his line work. So having him do a Batman story coming out, I cannot wait.
I see a lot of people in the chat saying that they like Silvestri's X-Men run over Jim Lee, which is crazy.
I actually like it a little better too. I'm just now that has to be with being a bigger fan of Silvestri.
You guys watch your mouths, man.
I know, right?
We know Jim Lee's in charge of everything.
Yeah.
Talk about Jim Lee, bro. That's when things were right in the world, man. When Jim Lee was doing comic books, bro.
Yeah. But how much longer is Jim Lee gonna be there? That's the question, right?
I don't know. Bring him to Marvel, dude. Let's go, man.
I agree. All right, here's the Silvestri stuff. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna put you in.
By the way, Jim seems like he's in great health, super nice guy when I met him. So
yeah, dude. Yeah, we got to talk about that here in a second. All right. I'm gonna put you guys into the Matrix real quick.
The Matrix. I know karate.
All right, here is some of the pencil work.
It's phenomenal,
bro.
Wow.
When I say this is everything, man. He put everything into this book. I am so excited. It comes out, I think, in November. So right out, yeah. So I'm just I'm
wow. Look at that,
dude.
He ain't fucking around, dude.
No, this is it, man. This is if you guys want one of the most iconic looking pieces that Mark Silvestri's ever done. This is this new Batman coming out, and I'm like,
I just hope there's not 20 covers for this fucking book, though, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
there
saying?
Is, bro. There is.
You know what I'm saying? Cut that shit out, dude.
You.
Let the collector have something to collect, man.
The other day, I'll be
it becomes uncollectible.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, because you remember Batman Dam. Batman Dam only had the actual there wasn't any story exclusive. It was just the cover A.
Hey, that was my first 10.0, bro. The cockbook, dude.
Yeah,
it was the cockbook.
Look at this. Look at this.
Dude, that Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Mama!
It's stunning. I cannot wait.
That's badass, Brian.
Isn't
Holy
it great?
Shit.
Isn't that great?
That's beautiful.
When Mark Silvestri, also I have a
Hey, that's not a bubblegum cover, but that's bubblegum.
Dude, it's he's crushing it right now. I cannot wait for this Mark Silvestri back. The work
wait
he's put
till
into
Longshort sees that picture, dude.
Dude, I have a headshot. I have a Batman and Joker original art from Silvestri coming in from TGC, so I'm excited to get that in.
Wow, look at this.
I know, right?
I like his Joker. I like how he has his Jokers.
The very
wow! Look at that in the middle, dude. Holy
this is
shit.
Capullo.
That is Capullo. Oh, those are the covers.
Yeah, these are the covers. These are the 20 different covers, you guys. So
yeah. But
there is 20 covers. I was just bullshitting, dude. Holy shit, dude!
You ready for this?
Come on, man.
So November, like you said, Skeff.
November 7th, right?
Yeah. It says here. Where is?
I'll take that Harley cover.
A series featuring two of the most recognizable characters in popular culture deserves powerful cover art. And the Batman, the Joker, the Deadly Duo features an incredible selection of cover art for its debut and second issues. So the first and second issues are going to have a ton of different covers. In addition to the main cover by Silvestri, issue 1 features a variant covers of both Batman and the Joker by Greg Capullo, a 1:25 by Kyle Holtz, a 1:50 black and white ratio by Silvestri, which is probably that.
I will be taking.
I hope it's that Harley because it is awesome, and I want that. And a 1:100 by Rorschach by Jorge Fornes. So, and a 1:250 signed ratio by Silvestri. That's cool.
Yeah, that one I would probably but I definitely want the one. I want the Sylvester. I just want the Sylvester cover. That's all I want.
Yeah,
All
I want the Harley Quinn.
Yeah, the Harley's the one to get.
Did you guys ever read Sylvester's Darkness run?
That was like one of the first things I ever read in comics.
Dude,
like,
I love the Darkness, bro.
And he by the way, he's a huge fan of it when he talked when I brought it up to him. He loves it. It's like, yeah, so I love the Darkness. And he said there might be more Darkness coming soon. Some more Darkness and new Witchblade stories coming soon.
That's what I want. I want a Sarah and Jackie Estacado. What is it? Pizzini? Is that how you say Witchblade's name? Sarah Pizzini? Anyways, Witchblade.
Yep.
I want a Witchblade and Darkness TV show based on the Darkness and the Witchblade powers. And I feel like that was kind of like Sylvester's Batman back in the day. His Darkness.
It was. Yeah, Darkness was phenomenal. Really, really good stuff. I love it a lot.
Yeah, the first Darkness run. Yes, definitely the first Darkness run. Yeah, way better.
Agreed.
Be on the lookout for those variant issues. There's a lot of crazy variants. As a matter of fact, Witchblade and the Darkness have some really rare variants, some super rare chromium stuff that shout out to Ultra. Ultra put me on to this gorgeous Darkness cover. When I get back into Phoenix, I'll show you guys. But I got a bunch of videos, by the way, you guys, from Emerald City. So we'll go through those next week when I get home. But I definitely want to talk with Skeff about the Jim Lee stuff. What was that all about, bro? That was craziness.
That's great. But I was going to tell Red that the Harley Quinn, I do believe that is the 1-in-50 ratio. So I checked Mark Sylvester's Instagram, and he posted that Harley Quinn is one of his Harley Quinn.
Good. Tell him to send me one.
I don't know him that well. Every time he's like, we're gonna talk nerd shit. I'm like, all right, sounds good. But he posted it. Yeah, that's what he says. It's so funny. He sees me like, all right, yeah, we can talk nerd shit. I'm like, all right, we can talk some nerd shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be the ratio. So definitely that Harley Quinn cover is phenomenal.
So explain. All right, so let's talk about the CGC. So how did this work? Did CGC hit you up and say, hey, we want you to come down? Or like how did it get set up? Because like what do you do like when you get that call? I mean,
so it was just, I mean, we did this back in May. We did the same thing back in May with Kevin Eastman.
Oh yeah.
It just didn't get as much publicity around it. But it was that same concept where they were going to go do, Kevin Eastman was going to be there for the signing, right? And they're going to go down there, and then Whatnot wanted to do like a Kevin Eastman show there, and they're going to all right, we'll go do it live. And then they're like, Skeff, do you want to do it? And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can go hang out with Kevin Eastman. And then we do the Kevin Eastman show, and like Kevin says he had a great time. I'm like, okay, that worked out pretty cool. And CGC said they very much enjoyed like us. It was a lot of work though, because we had to put everything on, get everything prepped, get everything ready, and it was a lot more work than like what it looked like. And then so like 2 or 3 months later, they're like, we're gonna have Jim Lee, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I guess let me know if they want to do a Whatnot thing for the Jim Lee thing. And they're like, okay, we'll let you know. And then like a month and a half ago, they're like, Skeff, we're gonna do Jim Lee. I'm like, oh, okay. They're like, do you want to go? And I'm just like, okay, I can go.
Shit, if I went, I would take all my Jim Lee books. Hey, Jim, and put the stack on the table. I'll just put it. Just sign it the regular way you do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like
you don't have to sign them all.
Not all in one go, right? So, but that's all it was though. It's just like they're just like, do you want to go do it? And I'm just like, sure. So at the time, I'm like, oh, this should be fun. And then there was just like all that like craziness. So I'm just like,
well, that's the other thing, bro. Like you literally a week before you're like all this craziness is going on with C2E2, and then they're like, oh, hey, you want to do this Jim Lee thing? Well, you knew before, right? You knew before.
Yeah, we knew. We knew. We this was planned out. I think in maybe May, June, July. This was planned out in July. Like we already knew we were going to do it back in July.
So when it was coming up, did you have any second thoughts after all the craziness at C2E2? We were like, this might be a little too soon.
I did have a bunch of second thoughts. and I just did it anyway.
Yeah, of course. You're not gonna. Well, I wouldn't expect you to no call, no show Jim Lee and CGC, bro.
Yeah, that was the trick, right? They already expecting me to come, and I was just like, yeah. It just at the end of the day, you're gonna at the end of the day, it's life. You're just gonna make somebody mad, and it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're not gonna pass up a shot with Jim
No,
Lee.
it was a really like I mean he man, dude, like Red Hood was saying, like, dude in charge of DC, like. You're not gonna not go say hi.
I would have asked him, "Hey, when are y'all gonna get that shit right over there, bro?"
I didn't. There's some things you're not allowed to talk about there, Red Hood.
Oh, they give you a list of rules or what?
So we did have to I did have to send in pre-arranged questions to be screened over. Yeah, man.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at all on that. Not
so there were questions that we had and they're obvious. I mean, the dude, man, he's in charge. So there's certain things you can't bring up. There's certain things you can, because it's live doesn't mean it's not screenshotted or screen recorded. You know what I mean? So there's certain things you can't talk about, certain things you can, and just kind of
What was it like when did you meet Jim before you went live? Did you talk to him, or was it just you guys got set up and you went?
It was, I mean, I got to meet him for I met him the day before for maybe 5-10 minutes. But I mean, guys, it's crazy. I don't think people understand, when they go to these CGC signings, they're signing for 12 hours straight. Like some of the bigger guys, they'll get there, they'll just show up, they will just sign and remark all day, and then go home and rinse and repeat. So they're just booked there's an endless supply of books. So I'm just there's a lot of comics. They don't really have time to converse. So we got to chat for a little bit.
One of the things that I noticed on his social media during that time is he was posting a lot of the when people put their little window boxes and stuff.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, "Come on, guys, give me a little room to sign on here," because they're getting an area size of a quarter they wanted to sign on.
They did. It's always interesting.
He's an artist. He can figure it out.
He can, and his signature is consistent. But at the end of the day, it's one of the things where I don't know if it's a really interesting concept where I got to see a lot of comics they've been done themselves with the window bags and boards. I'm just I don't think he has enough room. Or it's just it is a fascinating thing where maybe it's a lot of people who don't send a lot of books in to understand they the size of a window bag for the signature. So it is because at the end of the day, a lot of artists get annoyed because they don't want to have to maybe sometimes, you know what I mean, some people don't like to sign at certain spots because if it's over a character, over a figure, over, you know what I mean, there are people that just don't like signing in certain areas
or signing in certain colors, right, Brian?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's a fact. That's true, Red Hood. That is very true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of notes you see, please sign in gold in big bold letters or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's one of the things where because there's so many books that the last thing they want to do is have to take a book out of the bag and board and then sign it and
yeah, my God, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It is, dude. If you have to do that 50, 60 times,
if I was doing that and I was tired, you know what I'd be thinking about? My money.
Red Hood.
I would be thinking about my money.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Money.
Well,
okay,
I'll
do it.
About
I'm
that.
getting paid.
I know.
Let's be honest. Think about that. How much do you think Jim Lee gets to come down to CGC for 12 hours? 12 hours of Jim Lee's time.
A truck shows up. The dude has to stop working at DC to go do this. You know what I mean? There has to be a couple trucks per day for him to show up. You know what I mean?
And he seems super family oriented. He's always posting shit with his family and out with his, spending time. So I imagine that makes it even more, of a big deal when he's got to take,
because time, he wants to take time. He probably has things to do after this. You know what I mean? So he wants to keep everything structured.
You know what I would have done? I would have given him a list of questions that he could ask me. Right?
That's pretty funny.
would have been. Everyone would have left the show.
Hey, how
But
are you,
no,
Mr. Lee? Here's the questions that you can ask me. Please don't ask anything other than what's on that paper. Okay.
Yes, the beard is real. Yes, the beard is not dyed. Yes, this is my natural.
I wonder
hair
how
color.
that would go over.
It would have
Yeah.
been.
I'm surprised you didn't
awful.
get nominated for Beards of the Year for influencer
It's
or whatever.
only because I'm hated. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Get
That's
out of
the
here.
reason.
Well, hey, speaking of that, what was it? Was there any talk on CGC while you were there about that? About the whole
No.
situation? None at
Not
all.
really, actually. I mean, not that was brought up to me or that I was able to hear, close in earshot. Like, no one really kind of.
Who do you deal with? Brittany, whenever is it Brittany that you're dealing with when you're at CGC?
Yeah, it's her and then a couple other people.
Brittany's
that we do
great.
it.
She
Brittany
is a super
great.
cool, chill.
She is.
I want to get her on a show so bad, but she won't come on a show. She always sends me a Matt Nelson, and Matt's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm
Right.
not. I want to get Brittany on the show. Where you at, Brittany? Come on the show.
She doesn't. But she isn't. She doesn't go on camera too much.
Ever.
Right? So like, it's just kind of like comfortability and like, you know what I mean? But
put on.
yeah,
Hey,
she-
you
they
can
needed a
come on
media-
VR tube. Yeah, VR.
Yeah,
tube it.
they need a media representation. Someone
They
you know?
do. They do.
I mean, honestly, like
Honestly.
it should be like whoever's in charge of their like Instagram or Facebook or any of those platforms. I'm sure they're on tons of social media.
I'm surprised they don't have that, to be honest. Maybe they do, and we just don't know. We're just, you know what I mean? We're not.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they do, but maybe they don't have it to like the degree of like what someone can. You know what I mean? Like maybe they just have like one human doing it, right?
Yeah.
And they need
Yeah.
more help or something like that. But no, she's super nice, and it was a lot of fun. And no, I didn't really hear anything. Like, you know what I mean? I just went down there. I just heard everything after it was done. And I'm like, no, this sucks.
Yeah.
Way to make hanging out with Jim Lee not fun. Job
Yeah.
well
I
done, human.
just want to know why they have a QR code if they're not going to have any fucking graders notes. You,
Does nothing
you're over
show
the
up
phone
on the QR
like,
code?
hey, there's nothing on here.
Was there nothing
Well,
on there?
Yeah, that's a
well,
problem. That's
like,
a
they're-
problem.
you know how they said they were gonna start having more books with graders notes since they're not putting anything on the label.
Yeah.
I've noticed just like more unavailable notes or something like that whenever I get grades back.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but the QR code is badass because it takes you
does look
right
good.
to an empty page.
Oh, you know,
Hey, it has an emoji like that. I
It's
don't
just
know.
like, I got nothing to tell you. Just put
it doesn't
insert
have the
notes
actual
here.
like, yeah, like where it's like graded on date and all that information. That's this book, that book, this issue.
I
It
would
doesn't do
just
that?
rather them say, like, if you got a 9.8 and the reason it didn't get a 10, say it just didn't present as a 10. You know,
It's slightly
it
off
wasn't
center.
perfect to me.
It was
Um,
perfect to me.
You know what's very interesting is I thought for some reason that they were having a Todd McFarlane signing soon too, right?
They are.
I heard that
Yeah.
there's an announcement for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys, and who was talking about this the other night? I think it was Dennis. Todd McFarlane is the #1 signer at CGC.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I was on that
100%.
panel.
Yeah,
Which show was that?
I don't
Gotta
know,
be.
man. We do too many shows.
Yeah.
bro.
That's
you
probably
guys,
true.
you guys do a lot of shows. Which Wednesday, Saturday show was it? Right? No,
Yes,
it's 100% true. Like, there's a reason that like he got so many humans. Yeah, man. I'm sure that's but I can't think of anybody else who, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's
For the longest time, CGC, he wouldn't do anything with CGC to where they would sign or give yellow labels. I remember the first time that they had to give yellow labels, that they got a chance to give Signature Series yellow labels to McFarlane, and I sent in a bunch of books.
I mean, this
it's
the one.
if-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, see, so if you notice, Todd at shows, right? He'll do free six, right? But you can't get him. You can't get him witness. You can't, like, anytime you see Todd, you can't get anything witnessed, right?
It's one per year.
Right. And that's the thing, is like, the only time you can get a yellow label McFarlane book is by sending it to CGC. Like, there's Todd won't do it any other way. That is
Right.
the only way he's gonna do it is at
It's
CGC.
stupid, man. That's
Dude,
stupid.
the man's in charge of image, and he can do it everywhere.
I know,
mean,
but
hey,
that doesn't mean that I can't say what it is.
I mean,
It's
it
just
kind of
like
it
over the
regulates the
top.
signature though, too, right?
Like, what do you tell somebody witnessing the surgery? Don't look at me. Don't close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't look at. You didn't see anything.
It's totally true.
No, I saw you sign it, Todd. I saw you. No, you didn't see anything.
How much does
Watch him call
McFarlane's
CGC.
Piercy asked how much does McFarlane's signature series CGCs go for? Surprisingly, certain books sell for a lot.
Yep.
Other
The
books
cost.
Don't sell for
the
anything.
cost is a lot though.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
a lot.
$100. I think it's $100
Yeah.
Per
for
book.
the McFarlane
Per
thing.
book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100 per book. So
Yeah,
like you make it. If you're gonna do it, I mean, do it on one of the big boys. You know what I mean? Do it on the Batman. Do it on the Hulk.
300.
You know what I mean?
I
Do it
sent
or
in-
do it on the ASM. Yeah.
I sent in I think 5 or 6 books the last time he was doing signatures at CGC.
Yeah.
I'm getting Thanos to sign my Japanese Thanoses.
Ah,
Those are
look
awesome.
at
I love
you.
those.
These get
I
Josh
want one of
Brolin to
those- I
sign these
want
bad
one of
boys.
those really bad. Those are great.
Bro,
Yeah.
Those are great
hell
covers.
yeah, dog.
Hell,
The
way to
Japanese
afford them,
Thanos.
right? How many yen for one of them?
Clayton Crane is number 2
It's
at
a secret.
CGC, which blew me away also. Shout out to Dennis for that one. Speaking of Clayton Crane, when are we going to hear from Clayton Crane, ladies and gentlemen?
Never.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
You're right.
Never.
You're right.
Oh,
He has
I have my
Clayton
new
Crane
partnership
money.
with this store.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna hear, right?
Yeah. Well, he's definitely it's going to be definitely interesting to see where that lands where he lands. He's definitely not going to be Black Flag anymore. That being said, it's very interesting to see if he comes out and talks next. I would everybody's waiting to hear that. It's going to be interesting to see what's the next con he's going to be at too. So
He'll probably just do his road tour again.
well, let's be honest here. Clayton Crane's signature, man, is his signature is one of the coolest things in cons is to get.
It's
his
been like a
signature menu?
10-year. Yeah, it's like a 10-year process of what that signature has become. It's great.
Yes, yeah. The cotton candy, the rainbow signature, like that shit is so cool. And he was the first person I ever remember to do that. So
I see a lot of people now trying to change it up. Even Jim Lee was even joking. He can start making his rainbow pinwheel signature.
Yes,
It was funny, man. But yeah, everyone's trying to
He was
spice up,
posting
right?
pictures of that on his
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah.
of, like him experimenting with that kind
Yeah,
of.
man.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, dude, it's just artists trying to I don't know, man. It's just options, right? People like options. So
Yes.
what can you do, right?
But it gets to the point where there's too many choices, right? And no one can
Well,
decide anything.
I think when they're doing a signing, they need to have the appropriate colors to do the signing. And I've always been a proponent of that. Like, have some neon colors there where it would make that book pop, you know, and more sought after, you know, like if you got a Black Venom book, I want neon green on that bitch, man.
Yeah,
You know
neon
black?
blue. Yeah.
Before I forget, Brian. So at Emerald City, Artist Alley is on a different floor.
I know. I found that out today, and it pissed me
Just like
off.
New York.
Oh, yeah.
Just like New
Because
York,
I've been
right?
looking for it the whole fucking time.
It's
So tomorrow, my number one goal is to go meet Yuko Smith and make sure I'm saying his name correctly, and hopefully get him to come on the show. I think that dude is like next level. I went and I took some cards of some really good artists that I was just blown away by that did some really, really good stuff. And I love asking these artists, like, has anybody ever come to you and like asked you like to do a comic? Like, your art is that good. Like, you should be drawn. And they're like, 90% of them like, no, nobody's ever asked me. And it's like, what?
You would think that would be the place to do it too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there was this girl there that was just her stuff was so amazing. It was just really, really good. I don't have the card art for it right now, but next Saturday, you guys, I'm gonna go through all the cool stuff that I see, and I'll have all the videos
That'll be
available.
That'll be fun.
So hopefully get Yuko Smith to agree to do some cool art or come on the show, because I think he's one of those sketch guys out there that is just putting the sketch that he put out that he showed today on his IG was like
Fire.
next level. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Yeah, this stuff is good.
I was playing Pictionary with the girls from Comic Book Women last night with Kickstradamus, and
Yeah.
I got a penalty because I had to draw Moon Knight, so I drew Moon Knight, and they got pissed off. And,
Scotty
and I was
Young, bro.
like, "Yeah, you said to draw Moon Knight." She said, "Well, you can't write it out," and I said, "You said draw Moon Knight," so I drew Moon Knight. They tried to. I mean, I don't know the rules of Pictionary, but like
it's a jackal.
I even have a guy pointing at the Moon Knight, like if you couldn't guess, what it was.
Yeah. Here you guys go. Check this out. Look at this. That is amazing.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
sick.
It's really good.
Just so good, dude.
Yeah, that is really good.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Mama.
Yeah. So this guy's amazing. Next level. Be on the lookout for him. Definitely gonna go check him out tomorrow. So that is my goal. Other than picking up my fig pins, I got my fig pins. And what else did I get? Hey, fig pins, dude, they sell, bro.
Did you know that?
You want to buy some fig pins? I got something to get rid of. You want some fig pins?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, check it out, Brian. I'll broker a deal. I'll be the broker.
The retail ones, they have chases for them. Did you know that?
Of course they do. Of course they do.
The retail store ones that you buy anywhere, they have chase versions of the different fig pins on certain characters.
Well, you're getting the wrong ones, Skeff. Let me see here. Hold on.
These are from New York. These are worthless.
Really?
Worth $0. Yeah, they're worth exactly what I paid for them from New York Comic Con.
Are they zero? Are they out of 1,000?
Yeah, they're all limited. These are all like out
You
of
got the
1,500.
wrong ones, bro.
Well, hey, listen, I realize that I don't like fig pins now, so this is great. So they're all limited to like 1,500. So like, I'm giving guys, I'm a plug for my show tomorrow night. I'm doing 40 giveaways tomorrow night on Whatnot, and these fig pins will be part of the giveaways.
There
So-
you go, you guys. And I
So-
come on here, I hop up the fig pins. Skeff comes on here and just tears them down.
I have definitely tried to center my I've tried to dabble in other things. I'm like, I'm gonna stick to Pokemon cards and comic books and call it a day.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to all the Pokemon people, man.
I actually got 215 Pokemon cards back from CGC. I got some bangers. So
Nice.
Wow,
excited.
dude.
Yeah,
Well-
I got some all vintage.
Well, you're gonna have to come on one of these shows next week and talk about your Pokemon cards, bro. Because
Okay, sounds good.
people definitely want to hear about that. Let me see what they look like in those.
Okay. They're pretty.
Yeah.
Like a comic slab, dude.
They do
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, they're very pretty. Let me go ahead and try to get this angle here.
It's a baby slab.
It's a bit of slab.
Yeah, that's
And then-
nice.
I'll show you. Here we go. This is a nice one. The
Ooh.
Typhlosion Neo, and then another sweet one that everyone should recognize. This is the Neo Genesis
Yep.
Lugia.
Do they have graders notes on there? Like they got that QR code.
They got the
They
QR
got the QR
code.
code.
Those
just
look-
to,
You know the graders notes on that? The
yeah. There's
corners
light-
not sharp.
light creases, staining rust on staples.
Does that
Yeah.
have upgrades at the very least?
But yeah, I got a bunch of them in. I really like. It's just the cheapest, fastest turnout time right now. For
Ooh,
for
yeah.
Oh,
This is the reverse hollow evolutions.
Wow, dude.
So yeah, just a
Not
couple of
bad.
bangers. I have to drop it.
Broken banger.
They're actually really sturdy. I'm not gonna lie,
Dude, they look good. I'll be honest. I
They're
think
really
those.
clean.
Yeah, they look really nice.
I like the blue label. Like compared to like the PSA,
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's cheaper too, just a lot cheaper, a lot faster. So and
What-
whatnot, like prices on these on whatnot still go for just as much as the PSA ones for like the lower grade, for like the lower valued ones. Still go for the same price.
Yeah. What?
Wait, but
what's the
CGC 's
turnaround?
Oh, sorry.
Which question?
What's the turnaround?
So this was a bulk. It was a bulk submission. It took a month, like a little over a month, which is bananas.
Yeah.
210 cards in like a little over a month.
But
Yeah.
CGC is also pretty respected in the Pokemon community too, isn't it?
They are, yes, they
Yeah.
are. So like that's why the prices of the Pokemon cards have been doing just I'll a lot of these will just go on Whatnot, and they'll do like buy nows and auctions, and I'll just move like 100 of them, 200 of them a night and call it a day.
Yeah, dude.
So it is awesome. But yeah, I'm very excited though. Yeah, they're really nice, they're really clean, they stack well together. So,
yeah, they look really good, especially
Fucking fast turnaround time, bro.
Yeah, the
Dude,
turnaround time is the key.
Insane for like, and also the price too. It breaks down to like $13.50 per card to get graded.
That's not bad.
So it's the cheapest. That's the cheapest there is right now.
And are they only doing Pokemon?
No, they're actually doing. They have like 13 different trading card games that they do right now. So
Well-
they do. I think they do all the main trading card ones, obviously sports cards, but they're adding more and more to their repertoire every other month. Seems like.
Well, if you have a CGC membership, you can submit to the sports cards, Brian.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you can get a discount. Like if you have a discount
Yeah,
through CZC, that discount applies to every single grading thing. So
Yeah. So like if you
discount
have
for my-
coins, you want to grade and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Because like
yep.
my dog chewed through like one of the cases, and then
Oh,
I sent it out to reslab it.
Yeah.
And since I had a CGC membership, it's
Yep.
just the cost of
Yep.
if you had just the NGC, like since they're all sister companies, you have
correct.
So
the
same with
discounts are
CSG.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot, though.
only 25 cents says they're doing a Marvel card soon. What do you mean?
There we go.
Are they gonna
So
they're gonna be
they'll
grading
able-
them?
That must mean they'll be able to grade the Marvel cards then, which is
Okay.
kind of. I felt that was. I actually didn't know that. Like, oh wait, that's cool.
Yeah,
All
we're-
right, I
that-
thought that
yeah,
was
should-
like,
That'd look cool in the CGC slab.
that's cool.
I'd rather see that than like because like I have a graded Marvel card that's I don't even know where it's at. But anyways, it's like from 66, right? But it's in the SGC or
SGC.
Yeah, SGC.
in one of those slabs, and
I
kind of
got-
playing.
You gotta love Adam over at Awesome Sauce Radio. What up, Adam? Make sure you guys are subbed up to Awesome Sauce Radio. He says, if anyone wants to play Pokemon with strippers, hit me up. About to set up a game. Testify.
Is it gonna be a live stream? Is he gonna live stream it?
Probably.
Probably.
If we're talking Adam, it probably is. So
Oh man,
that's for
awesome.
sure.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to be on the Awesome Sauce Radio, I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh
sounds
yeah.
awesome.
It's fun.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. So, Awesome Sauce says again, are they grading any non-sports cards like Star Wars yet? That's a great question.
So not that I've seen. I had some 1977 Star Wars Topps cards, and I was only I think either PSA or SGC
Beckett.
were the only ones. Beckett can do it too. Okay.
Well, I was thinking maybe Beckett could do it, but maybe
You
not.
got to get
I haven't
that
seen-
3PO cock card, dude.
Oh,
that one I have not found that one yet. It's actually kind of expensive, but I do have the quote unquote Luke Skywalker rookie card. So I had like 3
Yeah.
of those.
You should get him to
Three of
sign
those.
it because
You get
he
the
writes
Boba
funny
Fett
shit on
rookie
there.
card, dude.
yeah. I love
What?
the one that he wrote about the bong.
Yeah. So if you get Mark Hamill to sign it,
Oh yeah.
he'll write funny inscriptions on the card.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I ever run into Mark Hamill,
I mean,
have $200.
and
Yeah.
whoever else you've already ran into, it wouldn't surprise me if he's like right around the corner.
I
Yeah.
guess that's true. I've
Well,
run into a
speaking
lot
of Mark
crazy
Hamill,
humans.
did you guys get any of the Mark Hamill comics?
Nah.
The Jack in the Box, I am getting
Yeah.
5 of them.
I got 5 too. I had to.
Yeah, I
I
was
didn't
like,
e-
I think 5 was a good number. I was like, I could give one away on a podcast or
don't
something
even-
like that. And then
I didn't even
throw up
care
one.
enough to go get one.
I thought it was funny.
They were free, bro. What do you mean
It's-
you didn't care
it's a-
enough? They're free.
It's a promo comic too. People collect
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
They do. It's free. I mean, it's free, right? It's
Yeah,
pretty
but
fun.
promo comics, bro. Promo comics are a big thing, bro. They
Well,
sell.
This is true.
Think about the
That's true.
X-Men Toys R Us comic from our day.
Yeah.
Like that.
From, like-
That's
That's true.
I mean, that's an early Deadpool appearance in there.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Where how I didn't even put them like where did you have to go to order them?
The Jack in the Box website. The
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
shopping was
cool.
and then you
Okay.
just like put in however many you wanted, and it was free, and then it was free shipping too.
Free shipping
So-
too, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that was the
insane.
crazy part. I was like, kind of like, all right, free shipping. I'm not complaining.
Like literally, they're just like they're losing so much money on this guy.
I mean, you can download it now for digital comics.
Exactly
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to read the story.
I forgot the guy's extra sauce. That's what he forgot.
Oh my god, dude.
Forgot
That's
his
terrible.
sauce.
A day in the
That's
life
not how
of
the
Mark
sauce
Hamill.
works,
Yeah.
right?
That's how he met
Yeah.
George Lucas, right? Through the Jack and the
Huh?
Box song.
Right? Yeah. George Lucas wanted that triple decker, and Mark's like, "We're out of meat, mate. We have no more meat."
Well, speaking of George Lucas, I want to bring up something that I really want to talk more about with some of the Star Wars guys that I know. Hopefully, maybe next week or the week following, because I haven't seen them yet.
You're
but I
talking to
plan-
a Star Wars guy, bro.
I like Star Wars.
You guys know who I'm talking about when I talk Star Wars, right? I want to.
We're not cool, Red Hood.
I want to
We're
get
not cool,
Marco
Red.
on here. I want to get those guys on here so they can really geek out over it, and I can tell them they're nerds. You know what I
You
mean?
can call me a
Uh,
nerd.
Well,
You can talk
we're
dirty
just
to me.
we're high class nerds.
Oh,
All right, check this out. This is crazy, you guys. You guys don't know how crazy this is. Star Wars editor Marsha Lucas gives first interview in Icons on Earth. Literally.
Wow.
So, for those of you guys that don't know, Marsha Lucas basically saved Star Wars. Like,
Yep.
She is one of the biggest reasons that Star Wars is what it is, and
Insane.
yeah, it's the story about her saving Star Wars and her editing. You know, the first one, and you know, they didn't want to have the final Death Star scene, you know, in New Hope. Like, she made sure that was in there, like all this crazy stuff. Well, she's never given interviews, and they finally got her doing interviews. And there's it's a 6-part series. I think it's already available. It's on Vice TV, and it's
Nice.
it is so interesting. So when I get home, I'm going to do my best to watch all 6. But supposedly, so the guy that did the interviews, he basically said he's like, I know everything about Star Wars, everything there is to know about Star Wars. That's been my life for the past 37 years or whatever. It's been to know There's literally he's like. And you know what I mean? He's saying this, and he goes, she started talking, and within the first 15 minutes, she said like 6 things that I didn't know.
Oh, imagine
Wow.
that.
Dude, that sounds great.
And it's gonna be in the interview, you know what I mean? So like now there's all gonna be all this crazy stuff that like new Star Wars information that we as 30-year, 40-year Star Wars fans have never heard is going to be coming out in that 6-issue or 6-part series interview with her. I can't wait for that.
Chewbacca was supposed to have a British accent.
Oh my God,
man,
dude.
that would have been phenomenal.
There was
George Lucas wet the bed.
There was.
It was the bed
I took
wetter.
a picture of it. I think I took a picture of it. Let me
Oh,
see.
this wet bed.
No,
She's
there
like,
was
"All
a
these dumb
Star Wars
males."
booth. There was a Star Wars booth in. It wasn't a Star Wars booth. It was an autograph booth where they had a bunch of really badass pictures and stuff signed, you know. And they had one of the coolest pictures that if I had the money, like just to throw away, I would be buying that fucking picture all day, every day, and putting it up in my house. And it was a beautiful, large, black and white, beautiful picture of Leia in the slave outfit, and it was signed by her. And it just looked so good in black and white. You know what I mean? It was a full big picture. And for some reason, it just looked really good. And if you guys know the story about this, you know, you will never see that slave outfit on anything Disney or Star Wars in the future, you know. And it would be a cool piece to have signed by her too, you know. But it was like $2,000. I was like,
Damn.
Yeah.
It's not even really like
that picture.
Yeah. Yeah, so it wasn't even that good of a frame or anything either, but it was a cool looking picture of the black and white, really nice quality. So I'm gonna start collecting that shit. You know what I mean? Like
Wasn't
hard to
Harrison's
find.
Wasn't Harrison's Ford autograph like $1K to get stuff signed or something like
I
that?
would never pay $1,000 for
Fuck
an
no.
autograph. No.
Was it that much though? Do you remember how he was taking?
Yeah, it was
photos?
ridiculous.
Dude, you better write a paragraph if he's going to charge that much.
Yeah,
So you get
you
an
know,
H and an
To
F.
Joe, my best friend of all times. Signed Indiana Jones Solo.
Go fuck
Your
yourself.
friend Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just write "Go fuck yourself," Harrison"?
But I want to say like when I started going back to cons, like Hamill's was like $300 or somewhere around there, and then
It's
I
a
think
lot.
Where
I-
did they
it's
get
still, like-
get these prices, dude? Like, is there an app that they can type in their name? You're worth $200. Hey,
your net worth is this much on according to Google, right?
You know what? I bet it's like think about it. I bet it's like some sort of like if they have like an agent or like because like a lot of those guys probably have like some sort of like agency that they deal with like for a pool of talent, right?
yeah.
And so there's probably like a tier, right? Where like if you get to this level, you are not allowed to charge like less than this human. You know what I mean? Where it's just I don't know. I feel that's a fascinating concept. Where like how do people come up with the prices of their autograph? And I feel you can go down a rabbit hole.
Bro, how do
down
voice
different-
actors come up with prices, bro?
Listen, Ashley.
What if I'm
Eckstein's
deaf?
price,
You know what I mean? And I never heard him, but I just want an autograph.
then
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
$100. It's $100. Well, I mean, like, but that's a fascinating thing, right? It's like Ashley Eckstein is $100, and then Matt, I don't even know his name. Isn't that terrible? Anakin, he's the guy. He's $100 too, and I'm just like, I feel one of
Hayden?
those should be less. Not
Hayden,
Hayden
50
Christensen.
No, the guy that
No,
plays the voice actor.
Oh, the voice
voice
actor.
actor.
The
It's
voice actor
hilarious.
for Hayden, $100? Get the
It's
fuck
same
out
price
of
as
here.
Right?
You
There's
can
like
get Pete
what?
Rose to sign something for $100.
Like, there
Anything.
should be- right?
And he will
There's
write anything.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
pretty
he's
dope.
up in Vegas, right? He's always at that shop
That's
up
card show.
there.
Yeah, the card show.
And he'll write "I cheated on baseball."
Yeah,
Pete
fuck
Rose.
yeah. He'll write anything. He don't care.
He doesn't.
That's cool.
But that's a fascinating concept, right? Where like, how do people come up with like the prices of their autograph, right? Like Jim talked about a little bit, where he's like, originally he was charging $0, and then he was charging like $10. Then he was like, but then it just like, you know what I mean? It's a fascinating concept. Like when, like, do you charge? Like, how much does someone decide to charge for an autograph, right? Like, who does it? Why? How? Like John Barenthal's autograph at Fan Expo Chicago was like $65, and I'm like, that feels like a great price.
Wait, you don't charge
I
$5
agree.
when people ask you for autographs? Because I do.
Who?
Like I asked for $5, and then
No one's gonna
I had to
ask me
post a
for my
picture on
autograph.
Instagram.
Dude,
I know,
that would have been
exactly,
cool
my
if you
autograph.
would have sat next to Jim Lee. Hey, but can I borrow $20? Right? And just look at him real serious, like
How to never get invited back.
I hope you brought your wallet. I hope you brought your wallet.
I take Apple Pay.
Because
Venmo,
I ordered
Cash
2
App,
pizzas and I don't have any money, bro.
I hope you like the
Just build-
stopping.
PayPal.
I went ahead and ordered you pepperoni and mushrooms.
That's my favorite pizza, actually. I would love that. That's like my favorite pizza. But I don't know. I think it's a fascinating thing. It's like, how do these celebrities like? Wasn't Robert Downey Jr. like $350 or something?
but
Probably
his
more
money-
than that.
No,
Hell
his money went
Robert
to.
Downey was like $700-800, man.
Wait,
Oh wow!
But his money went to a charity.
Oh yeah,
Right.
sure. Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I don't work for
The
CBSI.
Robert Downey Jr. Fund.
Please help the needy, the Robert Downey Jr. Child Foundation for Robert Downey Jr.
Hey, Yee, I'm using our chat on Google to send some pictures.
Okay.
So just a heads up. All right, let me find this shit. I got some really good. Not that one. I got a very interesting. I want to show everybody. I think I talked about it the other night. Did you guys read the Rob Liefeld thing that he put out? Did you guys see that?
Was
I
it crazy
heard about it.
and off the wall?
Yes, 100%.
That sounds like Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
Did you get to meet
Yeah.
him in San Diego?
I said hello, and then he scared me, So I stopped talking. He is he's very extreme.
Very
So-
extreme. Well, extremely. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
I had a buddy. He used to be a friend of mine. Had a buddy. He's not my friend anymore, but
Aw, what's a
he's
sad story
a
now?
top sketch artist, right? So he set up was selling sketch covers and stuff like that, and he was adjacent to Rob Liefeld. This was in San Antonio, and he asked Rob what he thought of his sketch work, right? And he goes, "Well, I can already tell, like, are you using references when you draw these?" And he goes, "Well, yeah." And he goes, "You won't be a great artist unless you know how to draw without reference." And I was like, "Okay, go fuck your mother."
Oh wow! Oh my, that escalated very quickly.
So here's what Rob Liefeld put out. Let me show you guys this.
You know two people who hate each other are Rob Liefeld and Frank Avila.
I'm not surprised. Why is that?
They just get into they get into like Twitter beefs. It's
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah.
Just look it up.
Yeah.
They get into like
Yeah.
actual like Twitter beef.
Yeah,
Like,
Frank
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 Avila.
Avila outside of is he in Mexico? Where is he from?
I think it's Italy, isn't he? I'm not sure.
Italy, yeah. That makes sense. All right, let me find this for you guys. So this is what Liefeld recently he made a post on
It's like Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook or IG or something crazy along those lines. And he said something crazy. Let me find this here. Let me get rid of that. All right, here we go. Nope, I don't want to add that.
Oh, okay. You want me to share?
Well, I don't want to share it just because I don't want to see all your stuff in the background.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Just
okay.
in case you have anything, I'm saving
all
you,
those apps you have up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Me buying stuff on eBay. No, I have a separate window that I was just sharing for specifically that.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So very interesting to see what he says here. He says, "Man, I've read a bunch of really lame comments about the acetate gate situation stemming from a retailer printing acetate covers and stapling them over existing unsold Marvel stock. Many comments are from folks who, frankly, should know much better. First off, CGC was deceived partly in this matter. Trying to put them at the forefront of the retail bootleg operation is definitely putting the cart before the horse," which is a very interesting take. Very interesting take. And I'm not saying it's bad or good. I want to talk about it. It's interesting. But let me get back into what he was saying. He says, definitely putting the cart before the horse. They aren't the responsible party. They were deceived, and maybe this once focused to be susceptible to the illegal comic book alterations. I'm certain they've informed staff and further educated them to this deception going forward. And that is a very interesting take because a lot of people aren't thinking about that. They're not. I mean, they just want to. There's a lot of venom and stuff being said, but they aren't really thinking of the fact that like CGC just doesn't. They've never had they've never had to deal with this before, or maybe they have and they should be taking some of that vitriol. But anyways, let's get back into it. He says, some associates of mine asked, quote, "Is this really an illegal act? Didn't the retailer buy those variants comics from Marvel? Aren't those theirs to do what they want to?" And he says, "Yes, it's an illegal act. Just because you purchased a copy of a Marvel Blu-ray of a recent film from your local outlet doesn't mean you can load up on your server and offer it for free, or more the point, charge the public to view your upload." Great point. I love how he's thinking outside the box, trying to give you an explanation. And I used to have a guy that I worked with that anytime he would try, I'd be like, "Well, I don't understand what you're getting at. Explain it to me a little better." He'd try to turn everything into like a car analogy, and that shit drives me crazy too. Anyways, he says, to the point of illegal Crossing the middle of the street is illegal, but that doesn't mean you're going to get arrested or even punished. It's an infraction, but a manageable one. Anyhow, comic retailers who purchase variant comics. No, this is interesting. Let me restart that. Anyhow, comic retailers who purchase variant covers from Marvel are buying them directly from Marvel. They are alterations to their publication. Marvel is the publisher. The retailer is buying a license opportunity on Marvel publication, period. Get off CGC's back. They were deceived by submissions that didn't identify as a bootleg material. A buddy asked me if I could do variations on my multitude of variants I've purchased. He commented, "Just imagine." I said, "No, it's not possible. It would get me in a lot of trouble." So, man, he is out there just dropping knowledge. But I want to ask everybody what they think about that whole analogy about, CGC is being deceived here, and instead of asking CGC, saying, because a lot of people have come out and said CGC should know this. They're the leader in comic, making sure we send stuff off to them to tell us a comic is real, a comic isn't a bootleg. They should know this. I don't know.
I think if you send in blue chip books, big books, right? X-Men 1, like FF1, that will have the attention of a Matt Nelson to get the proper grade. You know what I mean? You'll have experts saying, okay, this is a 7. It's not a 6.5, it's a 7. Right? They'll have a consensus.
Because that's 10
books with an acetate cover.
Probably walkthrough, right?
Yeah,
yep,
probably walkthrough.
Yep.
Had a rookie
grader.
Rookie, yeah. Hey, this looks like a 10. Well, they give it a 10. Fucking leave me alone. Right? I mean,
grade the next book, please.
Hey, I graded my first 10. All right, so what, dude? Like, what was it? Dude, it had this acetate on it, and oh, really? They put it acetate? It had a couple of extra staples, though. And you give it a 10? And you give it a 10?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Should we hold CGC accountable for new books that are just coming out? Like, I don't know what the answer to that question is. That's why I'm asking it. I want to know what you guys think. Yeah,
unless you're in that facility and you know how things operate and the quality control, unless you're in there, I mean, and I don't know what the environment is to where, like, they're trying to get all these books out and they're backlog. They got all these phone calls. Hey, where's my books? Where's my books? I got my Powerpuff Girls. It's a newsstand edition. Like, I've been waiting on it for a whole year, you know?
Oh, that's too bad.
You know, so like, I can just imagine that, you know, like, they are probably grading a lot of books extremely fast, and it is what it is. It's only 10 books, a walkthrough.
I mean, but also, like, acetate, those easily get scratches all the time too.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. We don't know how many books it was. We don't know the situation and the reason why is because CGC doesn't have a person that can come out and tell us. They should have that person that can come out and tell us, hey, this is what we got going on. You know, we're sitting here going, oh, is it 30? Is it this? And I get what Wilbert's saying, that 30, you know, it was all part of one submission. And I think we're going to find out probably soon where that submission was from and who it was from. And there's going to be more pitchforks coming out. But the key is that we've already gotten Marvel to come out and say, hey, we're not going to allow this anymore. It's going to be on the contracts. They're changing it up. So Marvel's making changes. Let's get CGC to make some changes, and things are happening over it, right? That's what we want. We don't have to deal with this silliness anymore. I know a lot of people are saying, are we still talking about this? Well, we're talking about the changes that are happening, which are good no matter what, right? At this point, in my opinion, if a company like Marvel has already come out and said, no, we didn't know about this, and no, we're not allowing it, type deal, you know, changes in the comic industry are being made, and that's what we all want. We all want the comic industry to be great. we don't want to ever have to have this silliness come again. So anyways, that being said, it's going to be very interesting to see how CGC comes out and talks about it when we hear, things will come out.
I feel like opening a pack, Brian, of 1994 game day.
Yeah, you could basically burn that thing and
hey man, come on, they're big cards.
Yeah, get out of
Hey, they might be in alphabetical order. Careful.
Yeah,
I got this for $7, bro. $7.
Yeah,
that person was probably like, "Yes, I got to sell it. Finally, get it out of my
no
life."
shit, dude.
That's a pretty good price for some kindling.
Dude, 94. What were you doing in 1994, bro?
Not buying game day.
I know I had
starting
this
kindergarten.
I know I had this Ford Tempo.
I was
It had a big back seat, bro.
I had a Ford Tempo too, bro. I had a Ford Tempo.
Hey, that was a great car, dude.
I did not have a beard.
I had a white one,
in
bro.
1994. No beard in 1994.
Another thing that Skeff really just brought up really quick that I want to talk about is Whatnot came out and replaced that box.
Yeah, the whole thing.
That I don't think you guys realize how crazy this is. We're
that
talking
is phenomenal.
Yeah,
that's expensive, and they gave each individual person that won another pack.
Oh wow!
So
yep,
that's crazy.
Again, here we go. Like I know everybody wants to throw a bunch of fire and venom over there, but they've come out and said we know that there might have been a problem with this box. So what are we going to do? We're going to buy another box, which is probably $200,000. All right. So, and they're going to give those packs away to the people like that. That is what we're looking for. So,
correct.
So let's be honest here, you guys. I get it. I'm already getting. I showed pictures of the Battle Beast book that I got to give away at ECC, and some guys like, oh look, here we go. You're getting free books from Whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, they're giveaway books, bro. And you know what? Guess what, brother? You won one. So hit me up, and I'll tell you. Hey, the dude is a viewer, so like I give him respect. We've been talking back and forth. But, I'm getting all this shit, but let's, Whatnot's doing this, all Whatnot's. Hey, they just went and bought a whole nother box at $200,000 probably and are doing the right thing. That's putting their money where you know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's they could write it off and this and that, but still, $200,000 is a lot of fucking money.
They could have done nothing too, because it was all giveaways since no one actually bought anything.
Yes.
They could have also done nothing.
Exactly. That's a great point. They could have done nothing.
Because
are they gonna redo the giveaway?
Yes, they're giving everybody that won a pack out of that new box.
Are they gonna have an unboxing?
They're not gonna give new people packs. Anybody who got a pack from that box,
they get another pack.
Oh, they'll just ship them a new pack?
Yeah.
How crazy is that, dude?
That's nuts.
That's insane.
Yes,
would you open that?
Would I open it? Fuck yes, I would.
I mean, you get a chance at the Jordan again, right? Why would you
I live my life a quarter mile at a time, bro.
Yeah.
I would leave it sealed.
Hell no. Hell no, man.
Absolutely.
I would leave it sealed too, dude. 100%. No chance.
I would have an unpacking instead of an unboxing. I'd have an unpacking.
There you go.
Would you grade that sealed pack though?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that in a second.
So it could be a 7.
Exactly. So it could be fake because the only person that grades sealed packs is Steve Hart at Baseball Card Exchange, who just recently authenticated a fake Fleer box and a fake Pokemon. Like,
so if you submit it to PSA, like that's who they send it to, right? Yeah. What about the other grading companies? Do any of the other grading companies?
No, the only company that's great that used to grade packs was SGC, right?
Right.
No, sorry, no.
GAI.
GAI. Back in the day, GAI was the only people, and guess who was grading them for GAI? I think it was Steve Hart back in the day. And then GAI stopped and PSA started because I think Steve Hart went over to PSA. He was grading all those packs at PSA. He graded, like, that's what's scary. You guys know I have a ton of graded packs, unopened packs, all graded by Steve Hart. So I'm a little worried.
Wow.
All right, real quick. Shout out to L Whiteboy 35 on Instagram. He's been cool. We've been talking, but I put up that picture of me looking like a goofball on IG holding up the new Battle Beast book. And I basically said, if you see me at in the convention, stop me for a free Battle Beast book, right? And L Whiteboy goes, what not gives you books to sell, huh? And integrity in comics goes out the window. No, asshole, I didn't get those from Whatnot. You know who I got those from? I got those from motherfucking Skybound Entertainment to give away
Comic
to you.
Vault
So congrats
Live,
to L Whiteboy 35 for winning that Battle Beast book. Hit me up, L Whiteboy on IG. You're already talking to me. We're good, brother. Don't worry. We're good. You won a book, bro. Like, fuck, that's your book now. Now you can go sell it and make 200 or $20 off of it or whatever you want.
But the integrity.
It's integrity in comics, bro.
Oh, dude, what's awesome? I hit a big clutch, and I was like, hey man, I can't make it to the ECCC or anything like that. So, is there any way I could get one of your cards? And then he's like, oh yeah, whatever. Just give me your address. I'll mail it to you. I was like, sweet. Like that's even cooler.
Clutch is a good dude, man. And I'm really happy that I've made a relationship with that dude, and he's been cool enough to send me some books to give away to you guys. Like, it's not all smoke and mirrors. Trust me.
I'm gonna press some books for Extradamus.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. By the way, bro, your pressing skills have just been outrageous. If you guys aren't following Hood on TikTok,
I know how good he is. You guys, come on now. I've known how good this magician's been for at least a year now.
Oh my god,
one of the best in the business. He's like, how many goats do you kill a month to keep this up?
He's like, it's a trade secret. I can't tell you.
I can't tell you how many goats I sacrifice to keep up maintain this discipline, but it's quite many goats. I buy them in Costco in bulk now.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes I freak myself out. I'm like, God damn, this game I'm good.
Bro. Dude, I couldn't believe
he's phenomenal.
The one that had like the little bit of the tear up top and that you fixed.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the one that he fixed for me?
No.
I've
probably seen it.
The one where you Hulk smashed the table.
Oh yes.
Yep.
I saw that.
We had him on the pod, and he was all, what's wrong?
Yep.
I fucked up my book.
You're like, look, I Hulk smashed my table, and then
Yep.
I was like,
9-8, bro. 9-8.
I was like, send it to this dude.
I said, I'm gonna get you a fucking 9-8 on that, Skeff.
You did.
9-8.
Yeah.
You did. And forever, I'm just like, well, this man has my word of mouth that this dude is one of the best in the game.
Yeah. Plastic Life says, got a lot of respect for you, Brian. That's why I talk crap. Just want to get the truth from these guys and didn't see they were givers. You're good, brother. You're good, brother. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I think that you know, we're better people when we realize that the majority of people just are talking in conversation. It isn't. Here's the thing, and this is what drives me crazy. And I get it. This isn't comic book talk, but all of social media is based on texting. It's based on texting and this and that. And so much gets lost in translation with text. It's unreal. Like you think you're saying one thing, and then they are reading it totally
different. Yeah. It's not how you perceive it, right?
Like I sent
you can't tell tone. You can't tell tone,
right, exactly,
or inflection in a text.
Yes,
unless it's all caps, then you know.
That's why you got to use a lot. That's why you got to use a lot of bad words, because if you're serious, you cuss, they know you're pissed off. I mean that's the best way to do it. You know,
or a lot of
that's why I like this, right? Like I love the fact that we have these Zoom and StreamYard and these apps that we can see each other talk, and you know, see our body language and how it helps so much. That's, again, we're social animals. We need to see this stuff in order to work things out in our head. It's very interesting. Anyways, let's get back to some of the talk. So this was something that was very interesting that I saw. Again, we're getting back into the Star Wars geekery. One of my favorite all-time Star Wars figures is the R2 KT figure, which I forget Katie's last name, but she was a young girl that I believe she had like some either cancer or some rare disease.
Yes, they made a whole mech for her.
Yes, and it was a pink mech.
Yes.
Beautiful, just
it was like
really
canon.
cool.
They made it canon, didn't they? Or something like that? Yeah.
So cool, bro. And they did the figure, I think at San Diego one year celebration. I can't remember. And it's my favorite figure. I bought 2 of them. I don't know if I have 2 anymore. I know I have at least 1. I just love the figure. I love the whole design. I love the idea about it. But I've never seen this figure, and you guys got to let me know. The rainbow figure, R2, it's like spells rainbow, and I've never seen that one. That they wanted like a shit ton of money for that thing. I couldn't believe how much it's like a couple $100 for it. And I've never seen that mech, and I've never seen the mech on the right. So all you guys, I collected the little mechs of all the anything at Power of the Force 2 and beyond, just because I thought they were so cool. When they put out Mace Windu's mech and it was purple, I was like, oh, I got to collect all of them now. So I think collecting the mechs or the droids or the Jedi Hollows are cool. But they make so many mech droids now, and anybody can make a mech droid. I want to know if these were special. Were these at a con? Were these,
are those like customs or something like that? Like
they do customs, and that's the problem. I want to make sure it isn't a custom. So for everybody out there that's a Star Wars fan, leave a comment below. Let us know what you guys think about these cool mech droids, and if you collect them. Also, I want to know where that mech came from, and
what's it called?
It's called Rainbow. It can't. Let me see here. Hold on here. I'll tell you.
It's R2 in RN. Is that an 8 or W or B?
It's spelt using like letters and.
Is it using lead? Because I'm not sure if that's an 8.
Yes.
Okay. So then it'd be an 8W.
Yeah.
So it looks like a B, right? And the other one is SK620.
They're super cool mech droids, man.
This is the coolest figure right here, bro.
Yeah, bro. Back to tank. Hell yeah, bro. It's a big sell right now, bro.
I think I'm gonna put Boba Fett in it, dude.
hey, that's where he belongs.
Yes,
that is where he belongs. So R2 Rainbow. This is what we got here. R2 Rainbow Droid Factory figure revealed last. It is a Disney Parks commemorative Pride Month figure from last year.
That's badass.
There we go. It's an official Pride Month 2021 Astromech R2 Rainbow RN8W Droid Factory, so it's official.
And they wanted $250 for that thing.
They wanted more than the Katie one? Hard pass.
Yeah. And that's what crazed me. The R2 KT, they only wanted 50 for. But they have and then there's one called SK620 that they wanted 200 for, and it was another Droid Factory.
SK620.
Yeah.
Droid Factory.
Another Chandra Law Starline.
Got it. Disney Parks exclusive. What we got here?
It's badass, right?
It is sweet. What have we got here? Chandra Starline, the embargo. Oh, it was $12.99 when it came out. Very nice.
Yeah, $250, man. That's a lot.
That is insane. I think it's so I had to go. So that figure was in tandem with a Star Wars hotel.
Oh, that's
wow.
Cool.
That's what it was.
Sounds expensive.
So it was accurately painted when compared to the SK620, the actual physical, like the actual droid, the life-size one that roams the Galactic Star Cruiser.
Wow.
Yeah, it will not be sold in parks. It was only available on like the Star Wars Hotel, the Galactic Star Cruiser line. So that's why it's so expensive.
Yeah, dude, that's That's badass. I love those.
It's cool,
things.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Galactic
Very
Star Cruiser and Pride Celebration. So note to self, apparently Droid Mechs a year later sometimes could be dumb money.
Yeah. Ridiculous money, bro.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, I
Right.
did a custom Boba Fett back to tank.
Ooh. First appearance, right? Was that a first appearance? Wait, no, that's manufactured. That's not real. That's fake.
It's real, one of one.
One of one. Put it on eBay right now. eBay, first appearance of Boba and Bacta.
And back.
Boba and Bacta. First appearance. They should have called that the Back to Tank Show.
I'm interested to see that interview with Marsha Lucas.
Oh,
To see-
I have to watch that whenever that comes out.
Yeah,
just
bro.
to
That's
hear her talk shit about George and shit like that.
All these
Oh,
dumb
that wouldn't have
males around
happened.
me.
I told George to leave that part in.
I bet you there is going to be some
These
spicy
dumb
talk in there.
males. All these
Yeah.
She-
dumb
like Boba Fett
males.
was all my idea.
Right?
Yeah, bro.
He's going to have a British accent. Oh,
So, one of the things that I've been going through lately, and I've talked about it on here, we did a cool little segment on it, and that was the AI art. Have you guys been seeing all the cool AI art that's been coming out?
Mm.
Oh,
Allen
dude.
Iverson art?
Someone in my band actually did that to each of our pictures, and then we all had our band pictures as like
yes,
AI
yes,
designed and stuff like that.
I heard about that from
It's
John
pretty
Oliver.
sick.
Like John Oliver typed his name into like an artificial intelligence, like John Oliver marries a cabbage. It's very funny.
Can you bring up those pictures again? I want to send them to you.
I'm downloading them right now, and then I'm gonna open them.
Yeah,
all at
whenever you get them up. So my buddy Chuck, actually he just showed up. What up, brother? So Chuck is the one. I think I show off his photos all the time. He had that really badass photo of that lightning that he took. I think I showed it off on a podcast episode recently. But anyways, he hit me up and he's like, "Hey, have you seen the IT or AI art?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude, I love it. It's super creepy. It's really cool. It's fun to play around with." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I think I've been later, Skeff. Thank you, brother."
Thanks, guys.
So I'm like, I love the idea of it. And he's like, I think I figured out, how to get mostly cool stuff from now on. And he sent me this Elvis one. Look, he basically, it was 85 or 75 years since Elvis passed away. And he did a quick AI art, and look how crazy that is that stuff comes out. That stuff looks just bonkers.
AI is after artists' jobs now.
Yes, bro. Yes, 100%. Like you could go on, get AI to make a cool image.
Who owns the image though?
That's a great question, and that's what I want to know. I want to know who owns the image. Could you just instantly take that image and go
to a publisher and stuff?
Yeah, well, not just a publisher, but go and what's it called when you go to the Library of Congress and you get a
like a copyright?
Yeah, you get a copyright on it. Could you immediately then use that? Like your Boss Logic and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, because wouldn't it depend on your user agreement of how you got to that AI? And then, like, I would assume someone that owns that server technically owns it, but I don't know for sure because I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, or I've never used like the service.
Yeah. So. All right. So one of the things I go, dude, I'm gonna start just asking you cool things to, we're gonna do a segment on this. Like, I want to do an AI art segment. So I'm like, I'm heading to Emerald City. Give me some images of the Watcher at Emerald City and look at some of these crazy images that came out. Like, these things are creepy as hell.
You just want me to keep going through them?
Yeah.
Is that the one you had that one time and you were just typing in?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. Look at that right there.
Dude, that's dope, dude.
That is bad ass right there, dude.
Yeah.
Like just so good, man. He did some. I don't have the. You can keep going through me. Like
And
that
they're
one on
done
the
in
top right.
literally like seconds or minutes, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. And oh man, just looks so good.
It's like
Just so good.
and it's almost like they're poking fun of like the Bored Ape stuff too.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, he sent me just some. I mean, look at that. That's so good. That's so good, dude. Look at the next one. The next one, I think, which is the last one, I think, is funny. Is there one more?
I think that was the last one.
Oh, that was the last one. Go to the one before this, then.
Okay.
Nope. Hold on. Let me send you this other one. This other one's fucking. Yeah, they should have sent you one more.
Okay, I got it.
And the last one, it looks like Phil Collins as the Watcher. Straight up, it's Phil Collins as the Watcher.
Let's see.
No, there it is. Yeah. No, wait. Was there one after that? No. That sucks. There it is. Look at that.
Oh yeah, yeah. There it is.
Phil Collins on the top right, dude.
It's like from a Genesis album, dude.
Yeah, dude. But that one on the bottom left, look how cool that bottom left one looks.
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful stuff, man. And at some point, there's going to be something in here where I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm using that as channel art. It's so good. So for all you artists out there, I would love to have you guys go and go through this stuff and come up with cool ideas and send me into the really good ones. I'd love to see them.
Type in Red Hood comic.
There's some really creepy ones, but really good ones. That's
nuts, dude. That looks like if you dug Elvis up. That's how we move.
Well, you guys haven't even seen the best ones. I'm getting ready to send them to Yi right now. How good these are. He did some Star Wars stuff that is just, and he's he's been playing around with them a while and figuring out like how to do it and stuff like that, because you have to play around with it and figure out the best ways to kind of do this stuff. But man, this Star Wars art that he did is just and when I get back home, it'll like I have even cooler stuff, because learning what he used to get these images are so cool, man. This is what Chuck said. Mid-Journey said you're able to sell your work any way you can, any way you wish. So hell yeah, bro. This is a really good cool thing. Especially, dude, Chuck, this might be a nice little hustle, dude. If you can figure this out and do some really cool artwork on this stuff. I mean, look at the Star Wars stuff. It's crazy. So we got a couple more minutes with the show, guys. We're kind of going to make it nice and easy this week, but next Saturday will be just bonkers. Shout out to the giveaway winners tonight. A lot of interesting stuff. Of course, we are not done with giveaway month, you guys. We have the biggest giveaways of the month coming up this last week. So make sure you guys are following every channel that's associated with this channel, the whole family. Make sure you guys are subbing up and following everybody on social media. It's very interesting. Here we go. Look at that. Dude, that is badass. Like Chewbacca, Ewoks, whatever it is creepy looking.
Yeah.
This right here was a Spider-Man. Yes, bro.
That's fucking badass, dude.
Yes, bro. Like
it's almost like a symbiote like taking over it too.
No shit, Aaron. Right, dude?
Yeah.
That is freaking awesome, dude. Like if that was on a comic cover, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, you guys, if I wasn't this stoned, like I wouldn't be giving this cornbread out, and there's going to be like 20 people that are watching this that are going to make a ton of money doing this. You watch.
Yeah.
So congrats to all you. That's crazy cornbread right here. Look at this. Like what?
Mama.
Mary Jane. Yeah.
It has like that Middleton look to it almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call out.
Oh man.
Bro. Get Mark Hamill to sign that, dude.
Ooh.
It's got the fucked up eye and everything from the motorcycle accident.
Do you would be cool with this? Like prints of these.
This is the Last Jedi, bro.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Bro. That's wicked, dude.
Look at that.
Bro.
Yeah. I think that was one of my favorites when I saw that.
So freaking
Dude,
good,
it looks like
man.
Alien, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, like this is really really good stuff here. So we're gonna be doing, like I said, this is gonna be a new segment. I want to see your guys' art. If you guys send me something I really like, I'll show it. But for the most part, we're gonna. There's all kinds of different ones out there you can do. Look up make AI art. I'm not sure which one my buddy Chuck uses, but we're basically going to be keying in on his work, you know, any like, because I really want him to continue showing me cool stuff. So, but if you guys have something that you send me that really pops, I'll key in on it on the segment. We're going to continue showing Chuck's work, and you know, this dude.
I like the Spidey symbiote, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My buddy that's doing this is a straight up Renaissance man. Like
Nice.
you think of Renaissance man, like this is the dude. He's a woodworker that makes awesome, cool shit out of wood and pens and shit, all this cool stuff. He's a photographer, you know, he's like he's a really, really cool artist. So I'm really excited to see what
freelance artists, like
yeah.
I shouldn't have made you give me a website because it's going to end up on Key Collector.
Do you want to see some books I've picked up through a collection?
Ooh,
I mean, I haven't.
yes.
I haven't.
Hey,
yes.
Brian, he's got one of your books, Brian.
All right, yeah. We'll start off with one of yours, so like right off the bat, right? The Simpsons #4.
Oh my God, bro! How
like
many did you?
This is how many copies is this?
You pulled the Red Hood, bro.
It says 10 copies, but I don't know how true it is. But here's an extra one that was like loose. So it does have the card in it too as well.
So for the usually you guys that don't know, I was holding on to this cornbread for the longest time, and finally I had to show everybody because this is one of the coolest books you will ever see. This is Simpsons #4, right?
Yeah.
And if you need to look inside, and inside it will have in a package the Billy Dipkin, right?
Willie the Dupe Dipkin.
Yeah, Willie the Dupe Dipkin card. And he played for the Isotopes, and it's his baseball card. And he's standing there in the same pose as the Billy Ripken card. And on the bottom of the card, it says fish face.
Yeah.
So, and that card is super, super collectible, and not a lot of people know about that. So congratulations. Go find your Simpsons 4.
Just some like newsstand Superman, Joker stuff, right?
So where'd you get the collection? Did you get
it's my good friend in Houston. His stepdad inherited it from his dad, and then they just kind of wanted me to like roam through it and see like what's in there. So I've just been pulling all the major keys, and then I'm helping them press it out and stuff like that. So I might sell it on consignment, or just kind of like suggest like highly what to do. This is like whatever. Some early Turtles issue 9, right? The wraparound. So I'm like going through like rebagging and boarding. First Anarchy, Detective Comics, right?
Dude, show him the fire, bro.
Yeah, I'm building up to it, right? Silver Surfer 44, newsstand.
Love that book. Yep.
45, newsstand.
Love that book.
Avengers 269.
Nice.
How about the Spider-Man 410? So
love that. Got that in a 9.8.
375, right?
Ooh.
365.
Yep.
360, 362, no 61. I was kind of sad. Yeah.
Somebody sniped it. Nice.
They didn't have any of the McFarlane stuff. Batman 404. As you can see, as I get deeper, it keeps on getting better. X-Men 164, newsstand. All right, how about the Static Lost Boys?
Oh, bro, you got to sell that to me, bro. You can't sell that.
See, I told you.
You can't do it, dude. You have to sell that to me, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I haven't officially like bought this from the guy. Just like kind of like
just tell him. Just tell him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's not worth that much. Like,
I told him, I go, Brian's gonna want that. Yeah,
I
172 Boland, right?
bro.
Brian's been looking for that book forever, dude.
Static. Oh, so you don't even have that yet? I thought you picked it up.
No, I haven't. I want more.
Okay,
I want more.
I got you. 66 Spawn 66 newsstand.
Hood was with me when I bought the first one, dude. That's a
oh, that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
Go back to that. Oh, you got 2 of them?
Not 2, but 3. How about and yeah, three newsstands. Wolverine 4, Wolverine 2 newsstand. I mean, some of these need pressing for sure. X Factor 6, X Factor 5, X-Men Teen Titans. Yeah.
How many books total?
It's like half a short box. Daredevil 189 newsstand. Akira number 2.
Uh-huh.
All right, some more bulk stuff, right?
There's some good
like
stuff.
10 copies of Secret Wars number 1.
Is it the blue or the
it's the blue.
Blue.
Yeah. How about Batman Adventures number 12?
Wow, bro.
This was like in the front of the box. It's price marked at $1.50.
Yeah,
sounds
bro.
about right.
People
That's what it's worth.
So people don't realize this, that back in the day, if you were specking on Harley Quinn, the book that they told you to buy was either
The Batman
the Alex Ross book or the Mad Love. And it wasn't Batman Adventures 12. You can go look in old Wizards and they don't even list Batman Adventures 12 as a book to have a price.
Oh, wow. How about Thor 337?
Wow, dude.
Do you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
they had this in there. I was like, I'm pretty sure Brian.
Bro, there's like 4 books out of here, dude. I'm gonna have to like strong arm from the guy. Tell him I'll trade him Whatnot books.
Look how many of these.
Tales of the Teen Titans number 44.
Oh my god, dude.
There's like 10 of these in here, like something crazy like that.
So this dude was like a specker back in the day, like.
So I have no idea. I think he used to run a store. So yeah, or something like that. And then like, so this guy just inherited. He has no idea about anything in comics. And then there's like a bunch of these.
John Byrne,
yeah,
Superman.
Because there's like a first, and then
I hate John Byrne Superman. Hated it.
Yeah.
And then X-Men 1 Classics. That's a pile
all
of
newsstands.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Crazy, right? This
Bro,
collection.
those X-Men 1 Classics newsstands are so hard to find. Bro, those are nice books.
I told Aaron goes, well, I only spend like an hour there. Bro, I wouldn't have fucking left.
I wouldn't have left.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go back because I still have like 6 more long boxes to look through and like pick out everything. And
I would have just told him, what do you want for everything?
Yeah. But he didn't want to. He couldn't settle on a price on it.
Yeah, so I would rather do what you're doing, Aaron. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I kind of just work out a deal of consignment.
Hey, did he write down what you took?
Is there a punch 12 in there? Nope. No, there's not.
All I've seen in there is like stuff from 84 to like 95.
It's good years.
By the way, by the way, Chuck is also a connoisseur of key comic books, I'll say. So we'll have to have him on here one day. I've tried to get all this guy on here all the time. But speaking of Punch 12, this is the guy that got me my Punch 12. So
nice.
Yeah, shout out to Chuck.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to pick out more goodies out of those last like 6 long boxes, and then just kind of like review over like some of the other stuff where I might have missed something.
Bro, the Secret Wars.
I know, like I was
on those, man.
Yeah, I was surprised to see all that, and especially the Tales of the Teen Titans. Like the one that shocked me the most was the Batman Adventures 12. I had looked through like 4 boxes already and like not really seeing shit, and then like pulled this other box, very first book, like literally the first book, and I was just like kind of like I was oh, this is important.
Yeah, everybody's like, get it all. Someone
Yeah,
finds
yeah.
out they can move on it. Well, if you have the ability to go through in there and cherry pick it, I mean, that's what you want to do. But if it's a friend, maybe you might want to like
Yeah, you
make
don't
them an
know if he's
offer
got
for it
somebody else
all.
looking at the books, dude.
Yeah. Nah.
Is there other people looking at it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, then you're fine, bro.
Yeah. I'm like the only one that's like allowed there and shit like that because I'm really good friends with those.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah. So it's just like, finding the deal and like figure out exactly what we're doing. But I think like consignment's going to be the most fair way, like for both parties and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but it's
Fuck
gonna.
that.
I don't know if I would do consignment on that, but if you're gonna do consignment, I would definitely I wouldn't do it for less than 50%.
Yeah. That's what we agreed
Yeah.
on. Is 50%.
So you can
Yeah.
buy them based on the condition.
Yeah.
Aaron
then I can
lives.
press them.
Aaron lives in Bangor, Maine. So just so you guys all know out there, go check out his sales in Bangor, Maine. See if you can find any Craigslist ads. And go beat Yee to the punch. So, yeah.
Man,
No,
there's
that's
still
awesome,
collections.
bro.
There's still collections out there to be had.
Hey,
man.
comic book karma, baby. Good things happen to good people. I always believe that all the collections that I've ever found, all the collections that anybody I know has found, good things happen to good people, period.
Yeah. And then, I know there's a couple of us that collect movie posters and stuff like that. The guy has like boxes and boxes of movie posters.
Bro.
So yeah, or like original, like hanging from the theater, all those. So
Everybody's all trying to find out where Yee lives. Look at this. Look at this. You guys are fucking snakes, man. You guys are fucking snakes, dude.
This guy doesn't know shit, so I'm helping them. So
What movie posters did you see that he had?
the one I saw for sure, like I did see a Star Wars one, but he's reserving it for someone in his family. So like,
I have that
New Hope?
Fear and Loathing.
I think it's a
in
New Hope.
Vegas one.
It's either a
the
New Hope
leather.
or Return of the Jedi. I can't remember which one. It's one
See
of
if
those
it's
two.
Revenge of the Jedi.
It did, so I think it is Return of the Jedi. I checked to see if it said that. It didn't say that. So
Okay.
yeah, I was hoping, like when I saw it, I was like, is it gonna say Revenge? And I was like, oh.
Yeah. I'm leaving Monday morning. Leaving Monday morning.
All right, guys.
Well, yeah, we're gonna call it a night, everybody. 2 hours. I know it was really quick, but I still wanted to give you guys a show. We're gonna stay, continuing to give you guys really good content on Saturday nights and Wednesday nights. I know I keep talking about it, but the foreign guys really need to be doing a show sometime, somewhere soon. So we're gonna do our best to get them going here soon. And then I'm definitely gonna probably figure out something to do membership wise for all the homies that want to support us even more, and I want to just give them the best content that I can give them. So we're working on that, and I want to thank these two guys that create content with me. So make sure you guys leave a comment below. Let us know what I was talking about earlier in the show. I want to know what you guys think about everything, and tell us what your favorite mech droid is. There will be a giveaway based on your comments left on the video after the video. So I suggest everybody does leave some good comments. And definitely next Saturday, it's going to be a long, interesting show. I'll have all the video from ECC, and I'll have hopefully maybe a couple people that I've met at ECC on to hang out with us. So we'll see how it plays out. Yee, what do you got? Anything coming up?
I'm gonna try to run a show tomorrow. Like I
Okay.
did some foreign comics earlier today, like back to back with Josh. So
Nice.
that went pretty decent. So I'm not complaining. So,
Hell yeah. What about you, Hood? What do you got? Anything?
I'm almost done with a big submission, 200 books. So I'm almost done with that, and then the other books will go by real quick. So
Make sure you guys are following Hood's TikTok for like the most amazing pressing videos. You guys, I'm telling you, go watch Hood TikTok.
I think I have some books to send you soon.
Yeah. I keep building my pile for Hood. It's just like it's like a short box. So, all right, you guys, we're out. We'll see you guys next time. Much love to everybody out there. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We'll see you again next Saturday. Give us a sub if you like what you saw here. Adios.